boys and girls. It's our last week of preschool. Can you stand up and sing the months of the year song with me today? Here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then we all turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then we all sit down. Thanks for singing with me. Let's go check out our calendar. I see we are still in the month of May. Oh, but look at this. This is the week we're in, and I see a school bus driving away. That means last day of school is coming right up. But it's not today. That'll be next time. Today, what number do we need? I see a 10 was yesterday, 10 was Sunday. 11 comes next. 1 makes 11. Let's slide that in our pocket, and then will you count with me? I'll get my pointer stick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if we can figure out what day of the week it is. Can you sing with me again? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And when we go up from our 11, we are on an orange rectangle. It has an M for Monday. Let's see if we can find the matching Monday over here. Do you see it? Oh, I do see it. Here's an M for Monday. Monday, let's go put this in our calendar. Today is Monday, May 11th. Now let's take a quick peek out our window and see what we have going on right now. Oh, it started raining again. I wondered if it would be rainy or cloudy. It wasn't raining when I came, but it is definitely sprinkling. The ground is wet and I can see the puddles having little splashes in them. Here is our rainy tag. It's got that R, a good pirate's R. Rainy. All right, up goes the rainy tag. And it makes sense that it's rainy because we are still in spring. And springtime is when we get lots of that nice rain to get the plants to come back up after they've been gone all winter. All right, let's find your right hand, put it on your heart, and let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. Our flag's up there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, boys and girls, let's go find out what we have for our Jesus story this week. This is our last Bible story I get to do with you this year. And this is a neat one to end on. This is one that happened before Jesus went to the cross. Jesus was out with his disciples one day, and all of a sudden, there was kind of a commotion going on. And Jesus said, "What's the trouble?" And the disciples said, "Jesus, all these moms, these parents want to bring you their children, but we know you're too busy to talk to them, so we're sending them away for you." Jesus said, "No, let the children come to me." His disciples were a little surprised. They thought Jesus was too busy, but Jesus said, "No, let them come." And then the children came to Jesus, and he blessed them. We don't know exactly what Jesus said, but we know that blessings are good things, and we know that Jesus loves the children, that he loves us. So we don't know what he said. Maybe he said, "I am with you always." Maybe he said, May you grow big and strong and learn about the Word of God. But we do know for sure that Jesus blessed them. This is a picture of what maybe it looked like. Maybe he put his hand on their head as he said a blessing. Maybe the children got to give Jesus a hug. Wouldn't that be awesome to get to give Jesus a real live hug? Jesus can't give us a hug in person, but he hugs our heart every time we read about him and learn more about him. What a wonderful day for those children. And the great thing is this means that Jesus loves us too. He wasn't too busy for children. He's not too busy for you. He's not too busy for me. So no matter what, we know Jesus is there for us, and he's got a good plan for us. The Bible verse I have for you today comes directly from this story, and it is a reminder that no matter how old or how young we are, Jesus wants us to come to him with all of our troubles. This is what Jesus said to his disciples that day. He said, "Let the little children come to me." Mark 10:14. Oh, what a wonderful promise this is. Jesus knows that, or we know that Jesus wants us coming to him. One more time with me, ready? Can you use your fingers while I point out the words and I keep my eye on the words? Let the little children come to me. Mark 10:14. That's what Jesus said to his disciples that day, and that's what Jesus still says to us today. Keep that in mind as you go about your summertime. I won't have videos with you over the summer, and maybe you won't have Jesus lessons in your new school next year, but I want you to keep learning more and more about Jesus. All right, today we also have a new letter. Let's take a look at our alphabet and see where we're at. We're going to start over here with our A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Wow, we are almost at the end of the alphabet, and that's good because we have class today, and we have one letter left for next time for one more video. Y. I see a funny looking animal there. Do you have any idea what kind of animal that is? It's called a yak. And what does that yak have hanging off of his horn? Do you recognize that toy? I see a yo-yo. Yep. The Y says a y sound. So we have a little song. The Y says y. The Y says y. Every letter makes a sound. The Y says y. Let's take a look at how you make a letter Y. If you're making the big Y, you actually start kind of like a letter V. You do a down, up, and then you just pull down one more time from the bottom of that V, and it turns into a Y. Now, if you have a Y in your name, excuse me, a lot of times Ys are not at the beginning of a name, they're farther into the name. And here's how you make a Y for a little y. You slant down, and then you come with a long stick slanting down, and it gets to stick its legs all the way down. If you want to pretend this is a water line, it gets to stick his tail in the water. So your Y in your name, if you have one, or in a lot of words, is going to stick down farther. I have a few things that start with the letter Y, but you may find a lot of words when you're reading. You might spot some Y's at the end of words, and you will notice that they always go down like that. So if we have the word day, A-Y, it doesn't say y anymore, it says A together. But look at this, the tail goes way down low. I wonder if we look around our room a little bit, can we find some Y's? Oh, yes, on all of our days of the week. Look at this, do you see how the tail comes down just a little bit farther? On Saturday, the Y is at the end. It's true for all of them. And yet, when we use all big letters, I spotted another Y. But that time, because it's a big Y, his tail stays up high. Here was one more. They made a little bit of a curled tail on the word May. There's another Y. His tail stuck down, but I guess he wanted to go swimming. He was flapping around a little. All right, let's see what's in our can. I have a couple of items for you that do start with the letter Y. Let's start with a snack item. Do you recognize this one? It's yogurt. Yours might not look exactly like this, but I wonder if you've had yogurt. Sometimes yogurt's even in a tube and then they call it Go-Gurt. And you just rip off the top and eat it that way. Yogurt starts with a Y. Let's see here, what else is in here? Oh, this girl is tired. What do you call that? Yawn. Yep, a big yawn. A big ball of yarn. We're going to use a little bit of yarn in our project in a little bit. Oh, here is a picture of a real yak. The one up on our alphabet didn't look quite like this, but that's what a yak looks like. It's got very long fur. And do you recognize this kind of toy? It's called a yo-yo. Now, I don't know how to use a yo-yo very well, but maybe Mom and Dad can show you some videos on the computer about or their phone, how a yo-yo works. But essentially, you drop, oh, mine got stuck. That was silly. It drops down, and then you can pull it up, and it goes back up like that. And if you get really good at it, people can do all kinds of tricks where they can flip the yo-yo and let it spin a little bit, and then they can flip it all back and pop it all into the... It's really cool to watch people do yo-yo tricks. So maybe you'll have to watch a little video about yo-yo tricks. And maybe you'll find a yo-yo sometime and you'll be able to just learn the basic. Drop the yo-yo and pop it back up. Mine had a knot in the string just now, and that's what made it get stuck. Silly yo-yo, but that's okay. All right. I have one more word to tell you about. It was not in here, but it's a color. And I see it on my carpet. Do you see it? I see the color yellow. Now, sometimes yellow can be a hard word to say because sometimes maybe you learned to say it a long, long time ago before you knew how to make the y sound. So listen closely when you say yellow. Sometimes it sounds like lello, but nope, when you spell out the word, it starts with a Y. Yellow. So maybe you can say yo, yo, yellow. Maybe that'll help you be able to put a Y on your yellow whenever you're saying it. All right, I would like to look at a shape with you again today. We've looked at a couple of shapes. We looked at the difference between a rectangle and a square. Both of them had 4 sides, but a square, all 4 sides were the same. And on a rectangle, remember what the difference was? 2 short sides and 2 long sides. Today we're going to go over here and look at a circle. A circle is when it's perfectly round. When you have an oval, it's similar, but an oval kind of is squished. So a circle is perfectly round. I'm going to show you 2 different things right now. The first is our letter Y project. On our letter Y project, I have a couple of things to show you. First of all, I have a blank here and a blank here. The first one says name. Remember, we want to practice writing our name a lot so that as your hands grow and get stronger, they get used to more and more things. Let's see here. Let's use the name Nora today. Let's see here. When I make the name Nora, pull down, and then I go down, up. That makes my N. An O in Nora is just like a circle. Around I go to make my O. To make an R, I pull down, hop. Oh, but I have to stop. If I go too far, that R turns into another N. And then to make my A, I do a circle, but then pull down, and there's my A, Nora. And this says Y is for Y is for yo-yo. We were just talking about a yo-yo. And look at this. The yo-yo is in the shape we were just talking about. It's a circle. And here I filled in my line with some letters. Y-O says yo. Yo, yo. I wonder if you're able to write that. If not, mom or dad or a grandma or grandpa or someone can help you. But to make your Y, slant down and then slant down again and put that tail down below. And then the O, yep, another circle. That says yo once. And then you do it again. Slant down, slant the tail into the water, and another circle. Yo, yo. All right, to make your project, we have to cut out this circle. And remember, we've been talking a lot about making sure our thumbs are on top when we're cutting. And then we don't want to just cut real fast because it turns out more like an octagon or a hexagon. But if we try to get our scissors just on that line, we can turn our paper. And see how I'm using this hand to turn the paper, and I'm just kind of holding my scissors still and taking bites and bites and bites as I turn my paper. The scissor just keeps chomping away. And as I go around and around and around, ta-da! There's my circle. To decorate your yo-yo, I wonder if you would have some circle stickers. I have some smiley circles. I have some ladybug circles. I even have some frog circles. I wonder what kind of circles you have at your house. If I gave you a bag, then you do have some circles. Maybe these same kinds, maybe different kinds. But you can decorate your yo-yo however you'd like with a pattern just all over. Maybe you only want to use some of your stickers and save some for later. Doesn't matter to me. And then you gotta use your muscles. Oh, ooh, this one came open better than sometimes. Sometimes glue sticks are all stuck. Put lots of glue on the back and then turn it over before it dries and stick it to your paper. And then this part, you might need some help from someone older than you. You get some drippy glue, and drippy glue can be a little messy, but go ahead and put a line of glue coming up off the side, and then here's another Y item, some yarn. I have soft green yarn, and I can lay my yarn right in that line of glue, and when it dries, there's my yo-yo. It's not one I can actually play with, but it will remind me that Y says yo. Okay, I have another item to show you, and it's all about circles again. If you have some paint at your house, you might be able to do this one. We're gonna go over here, and I have this one set up. I don't know what color paint you have at your house, but maybe you have some somewhere. If not, you could always just trace some circles all over a piece of paper. But here is what I've thought of for you to do. I have a plate with lots of colors on it, and I can take some lids and use these as kind of like a stamper. You can slide it around. I'm gonna start with my blue paint. Slide it around in my blue paint and print it on my paper, and it makes a circle. I can dip some more paint and make some more circles. And I did go off the edge, so make sure if you go off the edge, you have another piece of paper underneath so you're not making a mess. You can choose to print all over the place, or you can use them real close together. I'm gonna use a tiny, tiny lid now. Ooh, I'm getting my fingers a little dirty. You can choose to print them close together. Maybe I wanna make a chain with my circles. You can choose to do it however you'd like. Hey, this starts to look a little bit like a caterpillar. I wonder what your circles will look like. Well, I'm gonna try one more color. Let's add some yellow to it. Oh, yellow, yellow. I'll get some yellow on this one. And I can make my circles go on top of each other. That's kind of cool when they kind of lock on top of each other, they lock together. You can do whatever you'd like, it's your design. Ooh, maybe, I wonder how this will work. I could make it look like, maybe this is part of a Mickey Mouse with huge ears. Let's see, so that could be his face, and those could be his ears. You could do whatever you want, it's your project. You can use different size lids, you can use different colors, you can use all the same color. However you would like to make your design is just great. I'm gonna add a couple of white ones, and then I'll show you one I made before when I had more time. I made so many circles all over it. Fill up your paper as much as you'd like, make your own beautiful design, and then you will have your own circle print. You can make it however you would like. All kinds of circles. You can tell a story with your circles. You can just design with your circles. Whatever you'd like to do is just fine. All right, I have a game left that I would like to play with you today, and it has to do with the shapes and the colors we've been talking about. I'm gonna go back over on our carpet together. I'm gonna get out this game. All right, here is my game. And this is what it looks like. It's called a bingo game. And when you play a bingo game, you have to listen carefully and hear what is being asked for. And then you have to check and see if you have that one. There's lots of ways to play bingo. Sometimes they only use numbers. Sometimes I've played bingo with just letters. This bingo uses colors and shapes. So you could play this bingo just by yourself, or you could even play it with a stuffed animal, and your animal could sit there and look at another one. You'd have to help your animal out though. Or maybe you have a brother or sister who'd like to play with you, or perhaps there's a grandma or a grandpa or a mom or dad who can play with you. I gave you 4 sheets that you could use to do your bingo, so up to 4 people could play. But here's how it works. I have all these stars here, and these are our markers to show when you've spotted your shape. All right, so I turn over my pile of cards like this so I can't see them, and then I turn them over one at a time. Oh, I see black oval. Let's see here, do I have a black oval? Nope, I don't, but oh, if someone was playing with me, they'd say, I have a black oval, and they could put a star on their black oval. All right, let's see what my next card is. Red heart. Let's see here, do I have a red heart? Oh, I do! So I can mark my red heart, and what about the person over here? Oh, they have a red heart too. So they get to mark a red heart. All right, let's keep rolling. Purple triangle. Oh, I have a purple one and I have a triangle, but it's not a purple triangle. Same for this person, no purple triangles. What about purple octagon? That one I have. I better mark my purple octagon. What about this person? Yep, another purple octagon, so we'll mark that. And we're gonna try to keep going until we get all of one row filled up. And when your row is filled up, you say, bingo, and you win. Blue circle. I see blue circle. I see blue circle. Oh, we're getting close. Ooh, this had a star stuck to it. Green star. Let's see here. Oh, we both have a green star too. Oh, I wonder which of us are gonna fill up our whole line first. Red circle. I have a red circle, but no red circle over there. We'll keep going. Yellow star. Nope, neither of us have a yellow star. Keep on rolling. Brown square. Oh, we both have a brown square. Oh my. Both of us, if we get one more, we could win. If I get a green rectangle, I would have bingo. If this gets an orange octagon, they win. Nope, neither of us won this time, but I do have an orange rectangle, so I could fill that one in. How about blue heart? Nope, neither of us have a blue heart. Keep on going. Pink square? Oh, I don't have a pink square, but this one does. Let's see here. Oh, I think I can see through here. Green rectangle! Bingo! I filled up my whole row. And if you want, you could keep playing and see who filled up their whole game board. And then when you're all done, you dump your stars off, and you can choose to play again, and you could either swap game boards, or you could say, I'd like a different one where the shapes are slightly different and the colors are slightly different. You could do it that way. And then you can mix up the shapes and colors so they come in different orders. But you can play again and again whenever you would like. All right, boys and girls, I have one last thing to show you. Do you remember that I said we're almost done with preschool? That means we have just this video and then one more video on Wednesday. And then preschool is all done. Now, usually at the end of the year at Little Lions Preschool, we get to do something special in our hallway, but This year, because we've had to do videos the whole time, not many boys and girls are here right now to do this special thing. So only a few kids are going to do this week. This summer, we would like to have a special party. And I hope you're able to make it. When we're able to get together and have gatherings and have parties again, right now we can't do that yet. But when we're able to have parties and gatherings, I hope you can come. And here is one of the things you will get to do if you come this summer. And if you can't make it, that's okay. You could have mom or dad email me or call, and you could still come and do this. Because every preschooler that has finished preschool at Little Lions Preschool has come in our hallway and added a handprint. There's so many, this is the boys' wall. All the boys over the years have added their handprints. And now it's your turn if you're a 4-year-old at Little Lions Preschool. And when you come to the party, we'll have you stand on a big tall stool and we'll paint your hand, and then you'll get to print it on the wall, and then we'll write your name underneath it. And then someday if you come back to visit, or maybe if you have a brother or a sister who comes, you'll get to come and find your handprint. So here's all the girls who have come over the years. Who knows, maybe you're one of the people that has a brother or sister who has a handprint on this wall. Well, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you this summer if you can come to the party. You see the last of those? There's just a few more down there. All right, boys and girls, have a lovely day. Enjoy the rain. Bye.